Apartments, condos, single family, duplex, high-rise, all words meaning the same thing: shelter, home. The word has great meaning to people: comfort, security, the backbone of a normal, productive life. But not everyone enjoys the comforts of home. There are between 600,000 and 3 million people in America today who are in need of simple housing. The number reaches 1 billion worldwide. Staggering figures. Some are victims of natural disasters, fires, floods, earthquakes, events beyond anyone's control. They all have one thing in common, one basic human need: shelter. Now there's a practical solution to this need. A new corporation, World Shelter, has the proven technology to provide inexpensive, temporary, transitional housing for the homeless, emergency shelter for disaster victims, portable shelter for the military. It's a dome called the Omnisphere. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you why the Omnisphere is the answer to so many needs. Perhaps you've seen these Omnispheres on the news. This village for the homeless in downtown Los Angeles, known as Genesis 1, has caught the attention of the world.
From ABC, this is World News Tonight.
The skyline of downtown Los Angeles looks a little different these days.
Los Angeles is doing more than feeding the homeless tonight. It's creating innovative ways to house them.
This is how the homeless live on the streets of Los Angeles every day, outside of the shelters and projects like Genesis 1.
And even though there are up to 100,000 homeless people in the county,
this holiday season, some of LA's homeless have a roof of sorts over their heads.
Right in the middle of what used to be a parking lot, an experimental community for the homeless has sprung up, housed in a series of futuristic-looking domes.
Only last month, the 24 residents of the Genesis project were living on the street at this homeless encampment just a few feet from where they are now. Private businesses donated the money. The city provided the land. The homeless themselves helped erect the domes.
Each dome costs about $6,500.
This is what we call first step transitional affordable shelter housing for the chronic homeless. This is not home. This is a step on the way home.
Within a year, the people here are expected to leave the village, ideally on the road to reestablishing their lives with jobs, even homes of their own. Ron Claiborne, ABC News.
Larry Carroll, NBC News.
Linda Joyce, CNN, Los Angeles.
These domes provide more than just shelter. They provide a base from which to operate. Let's look at some of the features that make the Omnisphere so unique. The Omnisphere was designed by Craig Chamberlain, a student of Buckminster Fuller. Craig took Fuller's vision of the geodesic dome and put it to modern use. It combines the best features of a tent's flexibility and portability with the rigidity of a standard building. Now, what are some of the other advantages of this design? First, it's low in cost. It's less expensive than any other form of shelter except a tent. Next, they're easy to assemble. It takes no more than 3 people, a stepladder, a screwdriver and a wrench, and a couple of hours. And because they're temporary, they can be disassembled easily and quickly for storage or for transport. These domes are strong and durable. They've been certified to meet Los Angeles building structural codes and have proven their ability to withstand the forces of nature. They came through the Los Angeles earthquake with absolutely no damage, and they've also withstood hurricane force winds. They're watertight and virtually maintenance-free. The domes can be linked together to form additional living or working space. Because of their relatively light weight, these domes can be stacked and packed easily, allowing them to be shipped wherever they're needed. The 20-foot domes on assembled pieces can fit into the back of a pickup truck or into an 8x8 by 4-foot container. And look how a 14-foot dome can be used as a vacation cabin. Each dome comes with 1 door and can accommodate up to 5 windows. The 20-foot dome is coated fiberglass with an internal height of 12 feet. It has 314 square feet of floor space, which is the equivalent of 3 9x12 rooms. A remarkable use of space. Dome customers have mounted Omnispheres on anything from concrete pads to wooden decking to just bare earth. A low-cost flooring system is in development. Other options include solar panels for electricity, additional windows, and we offer plans for interior improvements, including the ones you've seen here. The Omnisphere is rust-proof, rain-proof, and provides protection from the natural elements. An insulated version can even withstand Arctic temperatures. The affordability and accessibility of these domes has been the answer to many a challenging situation. Besides Genesis 1, the village, founded by Ted Hayes and underwritten by ARCO for the homeless in downtown Los Angeles, these domes have been used as emergency shelter for the disaster victims of Hawaii's Hurricane Iniki and for Red Cross relief centers for the survivors of the 1987 San Francisco earthquake. The U.S. Forest Service has used these domes as shelters for firefighters, and in Alaska, Exxon used them as communication centers during the Valdez cleanup operation. Omnisphere buyers have found a variety of uses for their domes: temporary offices, storage, spa covers, greenhouses, campground cabins, concession stands. Just let your imagination go, and I'm sure you'll think of even more uses for this unique product. Remember, these remarkable domes are affordable, they're easy to assemble, strong, portable, and they're available now for all types of climates. To find out what's right for your needs, contact World Shelter and learn more about this revolutionary concept in low-cost shelter.